Hello again everybody, I hope you're doing well and we are back to regular scheduling, at least for the time being. First things first, I want to say a big welcome and hello to all the new faces that have joined following my sort of giant big overhaul collection overview sort of video. That video usually does quite well every year, so welcome to all the new faces. For those of you who are not quite sure what the channel's about, obviously it's football shirts and I have a personal goal of to get 1,000 football shirts and 1,000 different clubs, and I generally keep them in condition. I don't wear them, I just sort of have them hanging around. One other thing though is that I am a Chelsea fan, as you could probably guess, and one of my other goals is to own all the Chelsea shirts. That's just something that I want to do as a fan, and I've been supporting the club since 2000, 2001-ish, and as you grow up as a child, you know, you're quite lucky. These football shirts are rather expensive, and I was very lucky if I got maybe 2 shirts a season. It was generally 1, maybe some seasons I wouldn't get anything. So as I've naturally got older and got my own money, I've been trying to fill up those sort of small gaps that I have with regards to shirts that I didn't get as I was growing up. And I've done quite well. Recently I think I'm down to maybe 4 or 5 that I need to own up until about 2000 to have every single one of those. But it can get a little bit more difficult trying to find one specific season, one particular shirt, a particular size, and I like to get all my Chelsea shirts with a player on the back, just to have a little bit of another memory associated with that particular shirt. The closest shirt to the current day was actually the away shirt that was worn during this season. So 2018-2019, I was only able to get this 3rd shirt, and for those of you who have seen the story, you will know that that shirt was taken from me. So at the end of the day, I didn't really have any shirts from that season. So I first found this one, and I got it printed with Rudiger on the back, and I got that one, and I got Hudson and on the back, and I've been getting it printed from my friend at Premier Shirts. He has all of the official, genuine prints, and I've just been buying the shirts separately, getting the player on the back, and then that's it, everything good. Obviously, when it gets a little bit further back in time, 2000, 2004, 2005, or whatever it is, those official prints are not really floating around, so I like to keep things genuine, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. However, I still needed the away shirt from 2018-2019, which is the yellow one. Now, I was looking for either a blank one, and I could get it printed, or just looking for one that already had a player on the back that I was interested in. And I was having a conversation with my friend at Premier Shirts, and it turns out he actually had that shirt in my size, without a player. And I thought, well, why don't we just kill 2 birds with 1 stone? I'll buy the shirt from you, I'll buy the printing from you, and you can just send it my way. And here it is, I hope. Everything is there. I have got the shirt. It is actually, ironically, brand new with tags, which for every other shirt would have been fine, but the Chelsea ones I don't actually keep them on because I wear my Chelsea shirts, because I'm a fan, that's what I do. So I had to pay a little bit more for the shirt, but you know, that's just nature of the condition. I suppose I can guarantee that it's in pristine condition, and obviously I have the player. Now, I've had this in my office for about a month now, as per the usual, so I think it's only fair I open it up, and I think you may be possibly surprised with the player I've gone on the back. Maybe not everyone's first choice, but I think if I explain to you, you probably understand why I've done it. So, without further ado, let's see how it looks. I can see the tags. It's going to be very weird getting the tags. So it is that one. It is the yellow one, as I definitely ordered. So let's see if we can open it up. So let's look at the front first, shall we? Without giving away everything. Okay then. So it is a yellow one, and I must admit I do quite like a yellow Chelsea shirt. It seems like every couple of seasons, or at least every 3 seasons, we have a full yellow one, and then over the other few seasons it sort of features a little bit. Next season, we don't really have any yellow. The home shirt's just mainly blue, the away shirt's white with the blue stripes, and then the 3rd shirt is that gold sesame seed colour, which isn't really yellow, so maybe it might be this season afterwards. So, you know, this is another one I can wear. So it's quite clean, it's quite simple, it's very nice. But the player on the back, I've gone for Mr. Olivier Giroud. Like I said, maybe not everyone's first choice, but there's a few reasons why I've gone for this player. Firstly, it's because I don't have a shirt with him on the back, and I try to mix it up. There's no point me having 5 Lampard shirts, 5 Terry shirts, 5 Drogba shirts. It's kind of a bit boring. Once you've got a few, it's like, okay, that's enough. We can get the other players. So for this particular season, I have Rudiger, which obviously now he's leaving, but he's obviously had a good time. I went for Hudson-Odoi mainly because he's a young Chelsea sort of prospect. So I thought, well, you know, he might not necessarily finish his career at Chelsea, and I don't think he will. It's just nice to have a local boy. And then Giroud, was a player that definitely stood up and was counted for on most occasions. For a player who really didn't get that much playing time, he was playing second fiddle to a lot of players. I think Morata was around about that time, and other strikers were coming in. Whenever he'd come on, he'd get involved. He was a goal scorer, and for somebody at Chelsea, just to be able to put the ball in the back of the net, that means a lot. We really struggled with that, and Giroud was really good at that. He got some goals in finals and sort of just general mean feats of just pure clinical finishing, which I think I would take right now, to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed when he left, and he's done okay at Milan, but I thought, why not? You know, it's a nice shirt, and Giroud is a nice player. But that's another one ticked off now. So a big thank you to my friend at Premier Shirts. Guys, if you are looking to get something printed, great prices. I've never had any issues. The ones that I've had printed, they've never sort of peeled, they've never bobbled, never sort of had these scratches, never been weird or wonky. It's been great customer service as well. Really quick shipments. So honestly, I'll put the links everywhere, and you know where to find them. But that's it. I am pretty much covered now up until maybe 2010-11. I think that's the season where we had that lime green one, and I've seen a place that's selling one in my size. Price is a little bit high, but maybe I'll get it at some point. But other than that, I think we're not far off completing it, and then we end up with the expensive boys that are in the 90s. Anyway, I'm going to go and take off the tags of this shirt, and then, yeah, you'll probably see me wearing it out and about. Anyway, guys, the next video actually on Friday is going to be one that I filmed prior to doing my big sort of collection video, so it might look a little bit weird or sound a bit weird, but the shirt is, I promise you, it is so nice. It's an amazing shirt. And then the week after that, I'm going to be going through 3 shirts that I purchased all at the same time. I actually purchased these probably last year at some point, and they all arrived, and they've come from a long way away, and they're all great shirts and great teams that maybe a lot of you won't be familiar with. And the final one I'll show you on Friday, possibly going to be the best shirt that I own. It's remarkable. Anyway, I'll leave it as it is. Guys, hope you continue to have a good week. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed over the last sort of week. It's been amazing to see those numbers jump up. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.